What if I told you that a simple quarter? Yes, just one quarter. The same quarter you use at a store. The same quarter sitting in your pocket or coin jar. What if that quarter could be worth more than a car? More than a house down payment? What if it could be worth $125,000? Or $133,000? Some people even say $150,000. Do not skip this video. Because this could change how you look at your spare change forever. Today we are talking about one of the most famous and talked about error coins ever made. The 2005 Kansas $quarter error coin. This coin looks normal at first. But one tiny mistake turned it into a legend. Millions of people have handled this coin. Most never noticed anything special. But a few lucky people did. And those people may have found something very rare. The Kansas quarter was made as part of the state quarters program. Every state got its own design. Kansas was given a strong and simple look. A large buffalo stands in the center. Sunflowers appear beside it. Above George Washington's head on the front, there is a phrase we all know. It should say, "In God we trust." But on some coins, something went wrong. Instead of, "In God we trust," it looks like, "In God we rust." Yes. Rust. One letter changed. One small detail missing. And suddenly the coin became one of the most searched quarters in America. This happened because of a mint error. When coins are made, they are struck by metal dies. If grease, dirt, or oil get stuck on the die, the design does not fully transfer. That is exactly what happened here. The letter T in the word trust did not strike correctly. On some coins, it looks weak. On others, it looks missing. On the strongest errors, it clearly looks like an R. Collectors noticed it fast. They shared pictures. They talked about it online. And the name, "In God We Rust," was born. At first, people laughed. Then people got excited. Then people started searching every Kansas quarter they could find. Most of these coins are still only worth face value. That part is important to understand. But some examples are very different. Coins with a strong and clear error are much harder to find. Coins that were never used and stayed in perfect condition are even harder. Coins that show a bold missing letter and sharp detail are extremely rare. This is where the big money talk begins. Many collectors say that common examples sell for small amounts. Maybe $20. Maybe $50. Some sell for a few $100s. But the conversation changes when we talk about top-level coins. A coin that has a strong error. A coin with perfect detail. A coin that has never been used. A coin graded by a professional service. Those coins are in a different world. Some collectors believe that a perfect example could reach massive numbers. $125,000. $133,000. Some people even claim $150,000 is possible. These numbers are not common. They are not guaranteed. They are for extreme cases only. But they keep people searching. And they keep collectors interested. That is the power of this coin. There are also other errors on the same Kansas quarter. Some coins were struck off center. Some have cracks on the buffalo. Some show strange shapes on the legs or body. Some look like the buffalo is spitting. These errors also add value. But none are as famous as the "In God We Rust" error. The reason this coin is so popular is simple. It is easy to understand. You do not need special tools. You just look at the words. People love simple treasure hunts. They love the idea that money is hiding in plain sight. They love the chance that something small could change their luck. This is why this coin became viral. This is why videos about it get millions of views. This is why people still check their change today. If you want to look for one, it is easy. Take a Kansas quarter. Look above Washington's head. Read the words carefully. Use good light. Use a magnifying glass if you have one. If the word trust looks strange, look closer. If the T looks weak or missing, you may have something special. Compare it to a normal quarter if you can. If you think you found a strong error, protect the coin. Do not clean it. Do not scratch it. Put it in a holder. Then consider sending it to a grading company. That is how real value is proven. The history of this coin is also important. The State Quarters program brought millions of new collectors into the hobby. Families collected together. Kids learned about states. People saved coins for fun. But sometimes, mistakes create legends. This is one of those times. The Kansas quarter was never meant to be rare. But a small mint error changed its story forever. Today, it is one of the most famous modern error coins. It is talked about in forums. It is shown in videos. It is searched for in banks and coin rolls. And the dream remains alive. What if the next quarter you check is the one? What if you already had it and never noticed? What if a simple mistake turned into a life-changing find? That is why people watch these videos to the end. That is why people keep searching. That is why this coin matters. So before you spend your next quarter, before you ignore your spare change, take one more look. Because sometimes, history, value, and opportunity are hiding in the smallest places. And that little Kansas quarter might be worth far more than 25 cents.